See if I can't catch them. Rob's catching orbs right here.
Camera's getting a little blurry.
Welcome, fellow travelers. Your traveling buddy here, coming to you from Saugatuck, Michigan. And we're here. I'm here with Michigan Anna Rob. Right there. There's Rob.
What's up, guys?
And we're here at the Felt Mansion. This is a haunted mansion, and we're actually going to tour this thing. See what we can see. So, travel with me, will you? Oh, to even make it even creepier, look it up there. It's a full moon. This is a big area. There's even looks like a church over here, all lit up. So we're here at 11 o'clock, almost midnight. We're going to be touring this place. We come again at night. Yep. Wow. This is a big mansion. Look at that. Those pillars over there. We have a historical sign here. This is Felt Mansion. Dora Felt Estate became the St. Augustine Catholic Seminary Preparatory School in 1949. The mansion served as a chapel and housed priests and students. In 1962, the Augustine order built a school and leased the house to Dominican cloistered nuns. The state of Michigan bought the property in 1977, using the house as a state police post, and controversy putting the school into the Saugatuck Dunes Correctional Facility. In 1995, the state sold the 44 acres, including the house and the prison building, to Lake Township for $1. This stipulating that the mansion was be preserved and that is owned and operated by the public. The Friends of the Felt Estate formed in 2002 and became restoring the house and grounds. The property is listed in the National Register of Historical Places. Oh, I didn't know this was a prison.
Huh?
The Felt Mansion, Chicago inventor and businessman Dora Felt built this house as a summer home for his wife, Agnes Felt. Held numerous patents, most normally for the comptometer, the first machine to be complex calculations. In 1919, Felt purchased the more than 750 acres of land here and named it Shore Acres Farm. The family stayed in a farmhouse on the property until 1928, when the house was designed by Frank P. Allen, son of Grand Rapids. was completed. The estate had extensive gardens, orchard, comforts, and a dairy, vineyards, and a small zoo that opened to the public. Agnes Felt died 2 months after the house was finished, and Dora died 2 years later. Felt's daughters and grandchildren owned the estate until 1949, when they sold the Augustine Order of the Catholic Church. Here is Mr. Felt and his
I'll
wife.
just ask you, what is your first and last
And
name?
these are the things that he invented right here.
Right there.
The counting machines.
If you would like to purchase a Prince donut and apple cider for $1, just let me know. I've got the tickets up here and the food is in the foyer. I don't know how to say this politely. We put him where we don't want to go. If you've seen Ghost Adventures, he's our Aaron. Rick, he's the founder. He's pretty not scared of anything. Myself, I'm the skeptic. I'm the one that's got to find the reason why. I've got to see it. I've got to know fluorescent lights, sets off meters, things like that. So we're going to jump right into the video. It's a short video, and then we'll talk some more after.
Here we go.
Some of it. The short video has a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
This is the EM pump, which I put away.
See the little black box there on the right-hand, left-hand corner, I guess, for you guys? Right here?
Mm-hmm.
If you watch this when I push play, you'll see the invisible man moving it around. Pretty amazing.
There's no cord connected to that.
So that was in Agnes's room.
Right.
This is the carriage house. This is upstairs in the carriage house.
And what we got going on here is the ghost box. Anybody know what a ghost box is?
Yeah.
Yep. You'll hear it switching through the channels, and I walk into the room and it says, "Hey, Ricky," just like that. Well, that's me. And I felt something at the same time, and I told her to check high and check low with her meter because something's going off, and you'll hear them copy me when I say that.
Spider-Man? Chair?
I was just touched.
Of course, I gotta run through it.
Hey, listen. We don't know who he is.
This is a REM pad. I think I've got that too.
Yep, we're
I
back.
packed that one up there.
Somebody just asked what the REM pad was. What a REM pad is. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
I'm sorry. A REM pod is a little device that we have. It's got 4 lights on top with an antenna that sticks up, and it builds up a force field, sort of speak, around the outside of it with magnetic energy. And I can give you an example right here. This has a REM pod built into it. And what happens is when I get close to it, it'll actually light it up. And that's the same thing this is doing right now. But with the REM pod, it actually, if you can see this, there's lights, there's 4 lights, and it's jumping from this side to this side without going around the normal circle like it should. And that's what we found really weird about this. There we go.
So that's what he means by it goes around in circles. Play with it all day long, it's still.
There we go.
Okay.
Pardon me?
Not saying, can I play with it?
You want to play?
No, I'm good.
Now, if you watch this one, you can see it's actually going the right direction. Oh,
No.
this here I always refer to like the part in Forrest Gump at the end of the movie where the kid gets on the bus and he slams the book shut and the feather goes flying around. Watch this thing right here, off the right side. To me, that looks like somebody walking. Or
That's in the basement of the carriage house.
That's the biggest one we've gotten,
Wow.
either here or the carriage house. Because when we investigated the chapel, we didn't get anything, like nothing.
we didn't have a meter go off.
They clean the ghost out.
This window is the one directly behind Rose. It was summertime, there was no chairs in here, no tables, no nothing. And I believe when I push play, you watch this corner of the window, you should see a face. Can you see the face? It's kind of hard until you see it, and once you see it, it's like somebody's got their head tilted a little bit and watching me snap pictures.
I'm scared.
What's this one?
This is the bed. So upstairs there's double bed. And with these double beds, one of the beds I have been trying to figure out for 2 years now. Cannot figure this out. The meter will go off from the foot of the bed to the head of the bed, directly in the middle of this bed. It won't go off underneath, high on top, nothing, just down the center of this bed. I've tried. I even thought maybe it was the springs. But then the other bed, it doesn't do it. That's just outside the room.
That'll be the room I'll be investigating tonight.
And then that's our obulus. Kind of collects all the energy in the air and then creates the words that they're trying to speak, and it runs through it. So we had the last year, this was just our last investigation for last year before the shows. And then so we had the date. The date was obviously October. And then Steven is the magician. Goes by Steve. And then 80, we didn't know about 80 until after all the shows were done, and Steve actually watched the show and was like, oh, hey, I know where 80 is, or what it is. I set up 70 chairs at first, and then we decided to set up 10 more. So that's a total of 80 chairs that was set up upstairs for his show.
It's amazing.
There you
I'll
go.
let you do this.
Alright, this is a really good video, even though it's really poor. If you watch this section right here, you will see an apparition come across like this and shoot up this direction. Now what I want you to look at is look at its feet, because it has none. It clearly has a head. You can see a white part across the front of it. It looks like a miniature Grim Reaper, but it actually looks like a kid. And I did this several times. I changed the tones in it, trying to pull it out best. And you'll see them change when I push play. And I will try to pause it on one of them so you can look at it, but I don't know if I can. Right there. Let me try that again.
Change the font.
Right there.
And see, when I look at that, I see a lady from like the late 1800s, early 1900s,
There's
No.
barely no
Yep.
feet.
but no feet.
No feet. Wow. Wow. That's solid.
I think the next video you can see it even clearer. Right there.
That's just crazy.
And it's very difficult. That was actually filmed with a cell phone that was fixing to die. And that's why
It
it's all
makes you
pixelated.
just in your own world.
Right there.
Yeah, it is. It's outside.
Yep.
You clearly see the white part on the face.
Yep.
Never going there
And
again.
then Rick would send me.
I'm never going there.
Jason.
Send Jason over there to check it out. But I don't want to.
We had the Connect set up earlier, but with you guys, we were doing a little something different. So he can explain how the Connect works.
Anybody know what the Kinect is for the Xbox 360?
Yep.
What it does, it actually maps out your body, so when you're playing the game, you can bowl, throw a ball, whatever, and it has all the actions transferred from the Kinect head, camera head, to the system. And you can see that it actually picks something up that's not there. There's no body behind this. And if I push play, a little bit deeper into this, you can actually see it climb up. I think it's in this video, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can actually see it move. Let me get out of here. I don't think this particular one does not move, but the next one does. It falls from the ceiling.
Yeah, like something beats
Pushed
on
it
it
through
or
the
something, pushes it down another entity.
Right here.
Yeah,
you
now
watch
he's
this
wrestling
one
with
drop.
something else.
So they
He's
move
trying to
it
get up and
so you can tell.
That guy pushed him down. We gotta find that guy. He's bad. She disappeared. Now watch, he's gonna drop. Then he's gonna lay there like he's hurt, try to get up, and he can't do it.
there he goes.
Now there's one climbing up, so it's not marking anything in there, it's actually moving away from us. That's a bug. That is a bug. Clear difference between that and that feather looking thing, of the orb. I mean, you can clearly see that that's a bug. And a lot of people have questions about that. Well, it's just a bug, but that's a bug. Not this particular one.
Here we go, they give me a reader, so if this light lights up, that means we see there's a ghost nearby.
Temperature's rising. Oh, temperature's falling now.
Here we go. Going up.
Is there any Norman in here? Anybody by the name of Norman? Well, there's the thing.
Is there a Norman in here?
Right next to me.
There's a lot of people. Yeah. They asked if there's a Norman in here.
They're all getting into the little bitty.
Lucy?
Yep.
Anything related?
It said, sun creature find.
You know, I always get that word in here, preacher, in this room. I don't know why. Unless back in the day when it was something to do with the church. I don't know what it was, but every time I come in this room, that teacher comes up.
I know he says Halo when it points at me.
All right, this is the room back there on that little love seat couch is where we have the REM pod. and it was lighting up all the time. I mean, we'd be outside and could see the lights because we had everything dark in this place. This carpet, Patty come in here to change the carpet for Christmas time. She laid down a Christmas carpet. She walked away and came back in here, and this carpet was dragged into that other room. The only people that was here was her and somebody else, which was either upstairs or down in the basement. She asked them, did they move the carpet? And they said no. So they put it back, left, and came back, and it was in that room again. That's pretty creepy. We tried to do that on our investigation.
This is where that thing moved?
Yeah, that was actually sitting right here and moved around the corner. Yep. All right, think of some questions you may want to ask. I'm going to turn this thing on, and need people with good ears to try to listen and see if we get any response.
Eerie.
I think I can turn it up. We have any spirits with us here today? What they say?
I don't know, but the thing is that it said something, mine went off as crayon.
Crayon.
I don't know.
How many people are in this room? Agnes, are you up here?
Okay.
Can anybody talk to us? What? Everybody see how that works? See how fast that working through the channel? So when I said, hey, Ricky, on that other recording, that had to go through 4 channels probably, at least, I look at it. That's traveling pretty fast. Are there any creatures in here? Oh, that. Let's put this in somebody else's hand. Try somebody else's energy. You hear that? To me. Sound like it. Ask questions. Yeah.
Is anyone Agnes?
Is Agnes still here? What are these names?
Yeah, that's just the same as your own channel.
I feel like that.
Are you angry? Sacrifice.
Of course. What?
Yeah,
Is that what I said?
Of course.
Didn't say
Do
that.
you want us to leave? Do you want us to stay? Forever?
I was sitting here looking at this thing, standing around in his bathroom, and that light blinked. I wish I would have caught it, but I swear this light blinked twice. He said if that light blinks, there's a spirit nearby.
Would you like to know, Sally?
It said like Sally and then yeah.
Are there too many of us in here?
Oh,
If there's a spirit in here, don't be bashful. We're not here to harm no one. We're just here to try to talk to you.
Okay.
Agnes, if you're here, we know you like to talk. Try your hand. What do you think? Should we try to have the door soundproof? To door, that was Agnes's husband. We can put that door down on the right side. We can try that, that is
Alright, we're done in the bedroom. Now we're gonna move on. Can't find anything else.
I think Zach and Jess and I are doing it somewhere.
Oh, you think so?
Sorry.
What's that?
They're right behind me.
Sorry.
We're right here.
We're just wondering.
Nobody took us.
Not yet.
So, Bev,
Can you hear me? One lady.
Well, like, communicate with us, we can communicate with us through this device here.
We down here now?
That's where I'm gonna be.
We're in a group room anyway.
I guess we're ready for the magic show. We're ready for the show upstairs.
We're done with the tour thing up there. Everybody else is going for the magic show. We want to go explore. So we're going to go out and see the rest of the property. Just shine around here. See if we can't see any things. Wow.
That's beautiful.
Look at this mural. Here, I can put my light on.
Right there, latest one.
Get
Yeah.
my headlight on.
Yep, we got to see some amazing stuff, so I'm hoping I did catch some.
There we go. Got my light on. Just murals. Beautiful murals. Oh, look at this, a hunting scene.
What's up, Joey? We gotta usually explore. I don't know if I will.
Down in here.
You guys see anything? Let me know. The old lady, yes, the old lady's room. We're definitely gonna go back up there, but there's so many people here.